Richard Tice is still with us in the studio. Richard, how much money do you think we've already given to Rwanda before we've even sent one asylum seeker over there? How much have we given to build hotels, to get it all ready? How much?
I don't know.
I'll tell you.
May come out. You've obviously got the information.
£140 million we've given to Rwanda.
I mean, frankly...
Hang on, I'm not finished yet. And that's before we talk about what we've spent on the lawyers to get us to this place. It is an absolute shambles. And Suella Braverman is right. He doesn't care. He hasn't got a plan B. He needs to resign. Never mind her.
That is the reality. I mean, this is gross negligence on every level. To have handed that money over in the fear that you could lose this case, to have handed that money over with no plan B, no alternative, deliberately. The Prime Minister has deliberately rejected the advice of his own Home Secretary to have a plan B. She wrote to him, she told him how to do it.
He didn't answer reply to her letters.
He didn't even reply to a letter. Frankly, he's humiliated, he's exposed, he should resign, he should call an election, and those of us who believe that we should leave the European Court of Human Rights, we will fight the next election on leaving the ECHR, stopping the boats. This will become the slogan of the next general election, I have no doubt whatsoever.
What, leaving the ECHR?
I think stopping the boats by leaving the ECHR.
But you see, what we've just heard then from Judge Reid, Lord Reid, is that it isn't just about the ECHR, it's about the UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. Those are the ones, that's what's done for us.
Who have sent refugees to Rwanda.
I've just been looking, whilst he was speaking, at a 29-page report by the UNHCR, dated April 2023, that actually congratulates Rwanda on how well it's done in so many areas to do with asylum. It only refers to 3 refoulement cases in the whole of 2022. And so there is a serious conflict there. But frankly, who runs this country? Is it the UNHCR? Is it the ECHR? Or is it the Prime Minister, the Cabinet and the government that's elected by the people?
And the unelected judges, by the way, Richard. The unelected judges.
Yes, but the judges interpret the law. The Prime Minister and the government, they can create law. The former Home Secretary said you need to change the law, you need to have an alternative. He rejected that. He's humiliated. He is absolutely on the back foot.
So people watching this programme and listening on the radio are going to be shouting and screaming at the TV and the radio. They're going to be shouting and screaming. They are so frustrated. We all know how deeply concerned people are. There's scores, hundreds of people, 650 odd on Sunday alone, Richard. What is the quick solution, Richard? Because leaving the European Court will take forever. What if you were Home Secretary and Prime Minister? What would you do differently?
Very simple. I've said it time and time again, using existing treaties, I would pick up and safely take back to France. Every single one. Just this weekend, the French authorities, they rescued 7 boats with 200 people. They took them back to France. The Belgian authorities are picking them up, taking them back to France. So, look, we could do that. It requires courage, it requires leadership. There's none of that within this government, within Number 10 and the Prime Minister. And until there is, nothing will change. That's the key point.
Richard, don't we also need to have some safe and legal routes for people who want to seek asylum, where they apply, but they apply online? I mean, far be it from me to normally promote technology. They apply online. We can look at it. We can decide how many people we want. We can give the green light to some and say, no, I'm sorry to others. We don't have that system.
I'm sorry, that's absolute nonsense. We have got safe and legal routes. Look at what we've done for Afghanistan. Look at what we've done for Ukrainians. Look at what we've done for Syrians. We've had plenty of safe and legal routes. We have a visa system which is safe and legal routes for those who want to come to this country. 1.2 million people. We're one of the most generous, welcoming nations in terms of immigration in the world.